Meet Edward Evans, a man who just couldn't catch a break. When he was young, his family was so poor that he never got the chance to go to school. Instead, he had to sell newspapers, work in a grocery store, and even be an assistant librarian just to make ends meet. Years later, he finally started to make something of himself, but everything came crashing down when he guaranteed a friend's bankrupt business and ended up with an enormous debt. Just when he was about to sell everything he owned to pay it off, the big bank that was holding all of his assets suddenly collapsed. It was like the universe was playing a cruel joke on him, and he was left with nothing. Edward was hit so hard by this blow that he fell ill, and all of the doctors he saw told him there was no hope for him. With no other options, he prepared to write his last will and testament and face the end. But then he had a thought.
I'm going to die anyway. Why not focus on the good things in life?
And so he began to think back on all of the small moments of joy he had experienced throughout his life. Strangely enough, as time passed, he not only didn't die, but actually started to feel better. Within a few months, he was able to get out of bed and walk around like a normal person again. It was a turning point for Edward. He realized that he couldn't change the past or predict the future, but he could make the most of today. He stopped worrying about what had gone wrong before and what might go wrong in the future, and instead focused on what he could do right now. And it paid off. His business started to thrive, and a few years later, he was the chairman of Evans Industries. The lesson here? You can't change what's already happened, and you can't control what will happen next. But you can make the most of today. So go ahead and seize the day, and you just might find that your life becomes something truly amazing.